How's it going, everybody? This is Dragon Quest Treasures. Ooh, okay. It's a new game that just came out this Thursday or Friday. It's basically like a adventure Dragon Quest game. You have like monsters that can follow you around, and you find treasures, and it's like an action RPG.
Dragon Quest Treasures.
Oh, all right. See what options they have here. Subtitles on, okay. Seems all fine. I'll go ahead and play in English. I think I just left it on accident here, so we'll just go ahead and start a new game. Left it at the screen, and then somehow when I came back, I was active, like, in the world. I have no idea why, but anyway. See how it goes.
Eric. Eric, are you awake? Come on, let's sneak out again. I want to find some treasure. They're going to be partying all night. They won't even know we've snuck off. I'll be up on the deck. And don't give the game away, got it? Yeah.
Kind of soft, let me crank the volume a little bit. Alright, so move, jump, confirm, menu. Looks like 74 monsters exist. Alright. It's a map of the world. Eric imagines all the exciting places there are to discover. It's Mia's notebook. Tales of Treasure is written on the cover. Me and Eric snuck out on one of the little boats again tonight. We found a cave, and inside was the prettiest stone I ever saw. It was a nice rock for sure, but I wouldn't call it treasure. I've got a funny feeling that the next time we sneak off this ship, we'll find a proper treasure. The one we've been searching for. It's one of Mia's paintings. She's penned up here to cover the peephole. Vikings must have brought this back from a raid at some point. It's a chest full of Viking treasure. Eric knows better than to try and open it. Instead, he looks forward to the day when he and Mia have the treasure of their own. Ha ha ha! Look! It isn't young Eric, our very own little magpie. How long it's been since we took you and me on board. Must have been a fair old while already. Still, I bet you're glad we did it. We did though, eh? A steady job on a Viking longship? You must be the luckiest pair of orphans in the world.
Hey!
What was that? You're gonna find a treasure that'll make you rich enough to get off this ship? Ha ha ha! Fat chance of that. Tell me, how much treasure have you found so far, eh? none. Ha! Of course not. Treasure hunting's not for little runts like you. Leave it to the experts.
As you can see.
Anyway, as you can see, we're having a feast in here tonight, and we don't want some scruffy younglings spoiling the mood.
Go back to your
So go back to your room and get some sleep, because we certainly won't be. You must have found some other way to get up to the deck. Better try searching for another route. It's one of the Vikings magazines. They say they only read them for the articles. Eric's a bit too young to appreciate such highbrow content. Looks like someone could just about squeeze through there if they were crouching. And that's when I caught him. A funny little cat and pig, but with wings. Thought they were monsters at first, but they were tame enough. Must be rare, and you know what that means. I'll drink to that. We're gonna be rich. So where are they now then? Locked up somewhere safe, I hope. Oh, don't worry about that. They're in a cage and hanging from the mast. They're not going anywhere. The shelves are lined with books. The Vikings like to read them when they're not busy looting and pillaging. Eric can't make heads or tails of them, however.
We Vikings.
When we Vikings return from a successful raid, the fire water flows non-stop for 3 days and 3 nights. But not for younglings like you, of course. Don't let me catch you stealing a sip. Take a whole bottle for myself.
No more meat for me. Ah, the thrill of finding treasure.
You want to come with us on one of our raids? A raid's no place for whippersnappers like you. It's a map of the world. Read that?
Saito!
Sile, Eric. I just saw some young Mia heading up to the deck. I was surprised to see her on her own. I thought you two were joined at the hip. Oh, land. Oh, there's land over there. Floating island of some kind. You took your time. I was beginning to think you wouldn't show. Just kidding. You know I can't wait to find a treasure of our own. Those Vikings would never make fun of us again. And maybe tonight's the night. Just imagine. Look on their formless faces if we brought something back really cool. Hold on. No one saw you sneaking up here, did they?
Are you serious?
Well, never mind. They've probably forgotten about it already. What with all the excitement. Boat's all ready. Maybe we can check out one of those little islands again.
Huh?
Huh? What was that?
Oh.
Those must be the strange creatures I heard the Vikings talking about. Poor little things.
Come on.
You can't just leave them locked up like that. Come on, let's set them free. We're not going to be able to climb up there, but I bet you can knock the cage down with these. Eric receives 10 pebbles from Mia. Pebble, a catapult pellet that inflicts very minor impact damage on a single enemy. You can use the catapult to shoot pebbles and pellets. Hold down ZR to pull back the pocket. Line up your shot with R, then let go of ZR to shoot. Your catapult is drawn, press Y to change the pellet you shoot. There's a perfect pellet for every situation, so choose wisely. With ZR held down, your catapult drawn, lock onto the enemy with L or R to quickly switch between targets. Are you two alright? Imagine being cooped up like that, left dangling from the mast. It's just horrible. They really are unusual, though. I've never seen anything like them before. You cut that out, haven't you noticed? You're free now.
Wow. I get it.
Oh, I get it. They want us to follow them. Maybe they're gonna reward us by showing us where all the good treasure's hidden. Well, there's no harm in dreaming, right? After all, anything's possible.
Let's go.
Right, let's get moving. Those funny little creatures won't hang around forever, you know. I don't know where the little came from.
Let's go.
I don't want to check.
Let's go.
This is what the Vikings used to raise the anchor. Dirk has never been allowed to use it.
Let's
To
go.
use it. Anything else? All ready to set sail? Sure am.
Let's go.
Okay then, off we go.
Hey, you two! What's all this racket? What's going on? Let them out!
Uh-oh. Let's get out of here.
You little! You'll put it close when we get our hands on you!
That was a close one. Now let the adventure begin. There's treasure out there. I just know there is.
Heck yeah.
Let's go. Since when was there an island around here? Eric.
way down.
Seriously?
Dead end? Seriously? There must be some way to open this door.
Look!
Look, it opened. Guess it only works if you're standing in the right place.
I get it!
Hey, I know. Eric, you stand on that switch and I'll go see what's on the other side.
It's my turn now.
So I guess you can play us both. That's pretty cool.
Ha! Ha! We did it.
You did it, Mia.
Look!
Look, over there.
So, two daggers.
Looks like 2 daggers. I smell treasure. I bet those are worth a fortune. The cat and pig must have known about this place. I wonder what the deal is with them. Well, let's worry about that later. First things first, let's go get those daggers. There's 2 of them, so I make that one each. Come on.
Oh,
Oink. Meow.
Ow, ow, ow! Didn't expect that. But we got them.
we got them all right. Treasure!
What? What the?
So it's really you. About time too.
It can speak?
Of course I can. You two just couldn't understand me before. That's the power of the daggers.
Right, I've decided. I'll be taking the girl.
Hey! I thought we agreed no bagsies. Fine, I was going to choose the boy all along anyway.
Whoa there. Who even are you guys?
They're a bit on the young side, aren't they? You really think this is them, the legendary treasure hunters?
Well, there's only one way to find out.
What is this all about?
Are you ready?
Are you steady? Go!
What is that?
Hold on, sis!
There goes the dagger.
You won't get rid of me that easily. Here I come! Ha!
Nice. It's probably a cutscene. Did that play for you? Or not. Give me 1 second, I'm gonna pause it right here, just for a bit. Be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Spillage of my drink. Good. Back to wide. So that was the intro, so we'll go ahead and start recording again. Alright. We have some items now for our pellets, I guess. You can view all your possessions, pellets, materials, and more from the items section of the menu. Use it to keep tabs on your stock or check what each item does. Dagger Mia found in the ruins is stuck firmly in the soil. It seems somehow to have traveled through the portal with her. Pulled the dagger out of the ground? Yes. Mia acquires the Dragon Dagger. A curious power seems to swell inside her. Now where could Eric have got to? Better get out of here and start looking for him.
Aww.
Just wanted to see if there's anything around. Looks like all the monsters are sleeping. Can't wake them up.
Aww.
Gate is firmly padlocked shut. There must be some way to get that open.
Wow.
The pink slime appears to be in a spot of bother.
Huh?
She seems to be looking around agitatedly. It's almost as though she's looking for something. Did she have lost something and wants me to help her find it? Isabella, the cutie slime, joins the party. Amazing. Mia saw where Isabella's lost property is located. It seems she had a vision showing her something that Isabella had seen. Could this have something to do with the dagger? Use the vision Mia just had to find Isabella's lost item. When you get close to some hidden loot, your monsters will have treasure vision that shows you where the valuables are located. To view treasure visions and cycle between them, hold L and press B. Compare the visions to the surrounding landscape and track down that treasure. Find some treasure. Oh, I gotta hold. Slime Jewel, a sparkling gem of a kind much sought after amongst slimes. This one is the prized possession of Isabella.
It's gotta be worth a fortune.
Looks like Mia has found Isabella's treasured item. Isabella is absolutely delighted. And it looks like she might well help Mia get out by way of thanks. Head over to the padlock gate with Isabella. So I guess she's just like a party member now.
What slime is it?
Wonder if they attack and stuff. Isabella has smashed the gate open.
Whoa!
Whoa, this is seriously shady. Admiral Mogsworth is not to be happy.
We have come here in search of treasure.
It will not rest until every last bit of it belongs to us. When we are done with this place, not a single shiny scrap will be left unpillaged, not a lick of loot unplundered. And who are we, you ask? Why, the most feared pirates of them all, Silverbones' thunderous plunderers.
I am Admiral Mogsworth.
And I am none other than the supreme swashbuckler, the peerless privateer, Admiral Mogsworth.
Welcome to our crew.
Allow me to humbly welcome you to our crew. Oh ho, but I'm forgetting that you've only just awoken. I'll warn that you haven't got the foggiest idea what's going on. Well, let me fill you in on some details. We chanced upon you here in the Paternoggin, deep in slumber in the middle of the woods. I've never been one to ignore a damsel in distress, so I ordered my crew to bring you here right away. Now that you're up and about, I trust you'll make yourself at home. You're perfectly safe here, I assure you. Where am I?
Good question.
This here is where my trusty crew and I have set up camp. From here we scour the Paternoggin for its precious treasures. Now, I should explain that these islands are legendary for being absolutely chock full of treasure. We've traveled a long way to get here, and we're not planning on leaving before we've got our paws on every last bit of it.
There's nothing quite like treasure.
There's nothing quite like treasure. It's what we pirates live for. To that end, we, the Thunderous Plunderers, have selected this very spot to pitch our camp while we strip the land of its riches. Play your cards right, my girl, and I may even see fit to share a scrap of our spoils with you.
He hasn't got time to think about everything Admiral Mogworth told her. She needs to find Eric.
Yahar!
Yahar, welcome to our humble camp. 'Tis the base for all the pillaging upon the Patronargan. And there's no rest for the wicked, let me tell ye, lassie. This island's packed to the gunnels with treasure.
Yahar!
'Tis a dream come true for lifelong looters like ourselves. Arr, you must be the lassie old Moggie's been going on about. The one who's been holed up in Cold Spring Cavern. Hope it was comfortable for ye. It usually is just our monsters we let sleep in there, you know. Oh, sorry about the locked gate and all. Old Moggie was worried about the feral beast disturbing you while you were sleeping. You can rest at a campfire to fully restore your party's HP and MP. If you've taken a beating and need to recover your MP is running low, seek out the nearest campfire without delay. Your game will also be auto-saved when you rest at a campfire, so be sure to make use of any you come across. It's a campfire. It looks like a good place to take a break. Rest here? Sure.
I'm pooped.
Pooped. Yar, finally decided to join us, did ye? Well, if there's anything I can help you with, just ask.
Have you seen my brother?
Lost your brother, have ye, lassie? There's nothing sadder than a family torn apart. I wish I was able to help, I really do. But I ain't seen anyone who looks remotely like ye might be your brother around here, I'm afraid. Most likely you'll have to venture afield if you're reunited with him, lassie. Got anything else you fancy asking me?
Nope, I'm good.
Right ye are, lassie. Well, anyways, I'm always here if there's anything you want to know. Avast, Captain Silverbones, First Mates Gustav and Bonnie are currently discussing important matters. I can't let ye go in there, lassie, no matter how much of a shine old Moggie's taken to ye. Now, away ye go.
What's inside?
More pebbles. They're in an airship. It's pretty cool.
Rumor has it that the captain's run out of patience with old Moggie. He just can't seem to find any treasure worthy of the name. No wonder the captain's not happy. That's no good at all. We better help old Moggie rustle up some lesser spotted boot.
What's inside?
Kill Pellet restores a small number of HP to a single ally. Admiral Mogsworth's newest recruit has woken up. This is seriously shady. We need to sound the alarm.
Shady.
What's wrong with you, Shady? You just told him a minute ago.
Thanks, Shambles.
Oh yeah, I did, didn't I? Thanks, Shambles. Sorry, I know I can be a bit dim sometimes. Now then, your Admiral Mogsworth new favorite, it seems. He's not usually so quick to take a shine to someone you know. You managed to wheedle your way into his affections while you were fast asleep is beyond me. Anyway, you're up and about now, it seems. I have a sneaking suspicion you're planning to leave the camp, am I right? I guess I am.
I knew it.
I knew it, it's written all over your face. What? You've lost your brother? It's dark. I wish we could help you find him. But we're under strict orders from Admiral Marksworth not to let you wander off.
I've got an idea. If you'd be willing to help us out, perhaps we might reconsider our strict no leaving the camp policy. The other day, Shady buried some treasure around here to stop anyone else from getting it. Then he promptly forgot where he put it. If you could find that treasure and bring it to us, we might just consider letting you slip out of the camp.
Oh, but how's she meant to find it, Shambles? We don't even know where it is. It's not really fair to...
Of course it's not fair, you oaf. It's impossible that does. That's the whole point. We're not supposed to let her pass, remember? Now let's go over it all again, shall we? Shady's best there's some treasure somewhere in the camp. Your job is to find it.
Yes, and if you do, we'll let you through. No questions asked. Definitely, for sure, not a shadow of a doubt. Honest.
The symbol above Uzabella's seems to indicate she already knows where Shady's buried the treasure. Might be wise to keep an eye out for similar symbols in the future, as they could show the way to more treasure. For now, Uzabella's vision should be able to guide Mia to the right spot.
Alright, so it's right under a barrel with 2 bags. Restless Heart, accessory that ensures its wearer never falters in the face of adversity.
Whoa, cool! Huh.
Aha, here she comes. Well, did you find our treasure? Oh my, you actually did it. You found our treasure, the Restless Heart. But how? How did you know where I buried it? I have to admit, I didn't think you'd manage it, but you proved me wrong. This is a pleasant surprise. Now, if you'd be so kind, I do believe that Restless Heart belongs to us. Here hands the Restless Heart to Shambles.
Hey!
Our treasure. Beautiful, isn't it?
Seriously?
Thank you.
Thank you. This has really brightened up my mood. Now we're monsters of our word, you are hereby officially free to explore the big bad world outside. Off you go. Alright, just because I'm feeling generous, you can have a handful of pebbles and this old map. Here you are.
Just take it.
Map of the Paternoggin. Map detailing part of Draconia, a legendary land that is teeming with treasure. It once belonged to a pair of peculiar pirates. Pebbles? There are all sorts of wild monsters out there, so be careful. And don't say we didn't warn you. You've got yourself a map. You can now check where you are and where you're going using the minimap in the top right corner of the screen. If you ever get lost or want to plan your route, press the negative button to take a look at the big map. Wow. Not a bad little bit of land.
What's inside?
The Zap Pellet, a catapult pellet that inflicts minor electrical damage on a single enemy. Let's explore a little bit.
What's inside?
The Sizz pellet. Enter light damage on an enemy.
Huh.
Alright, let's go to the objective.
Huh.
Is that our pig? No, it's a Dracula. Or if it's turn-based or action. Oh, yeah, it's action. Okay. Shoot. Not doing very much damage.
There you are.
Here you are, my favorite little treasure hunter. I've been searching everywhere for you.
What's this?
And what's this? Trying to take on a Draki, are you? That's quite a big ask for someone of your age, you know.
Oh, no.
But you don't need to do it all by yourself. Not when you've got a monster to help you. I'd fight alongside you and this battle will start to look a lot more winnable. You may feel a little overwhelmed at first, but try not to worry. Every battle will make you both, you and your monster, stronger.
Now,
Now let's see what you and your monster friend have got.
I'm leaving this to you.
this is well worth knowing.
Monsters who joined your gang will fight on their own accord when engaged in battle. Work together and take your enemies down. Looks like you get free crits when you attack from the back. That's pretty sick.
You did it.
You did it. That was some fine fighting. But don't stop there. If you want to get stronger, you'll have to take part in plenty more battles.
Oh,
Oh, but where are my manners? We haven't been formally introduced yet.
my name is Porcus.
And I'm searching for a certain very special sort of treasure.
Porcus. Yes, sidekick Porcus.
Now,
Now I'm pleased to see that you're still in possession of the Dragon Dagger. Those daggers are extremely powerful and will allow you to do all sorts of extraordinary things.
for instance,
For instance, you'll be able to see visions of treasures that monsters can sense nearby. But that's not all. By expending some of your magic power, you'll be able to heal yourself. That, eh? What's more, when the power of the two daggers is combined, well, wondrous things can happen.
hold on.
Hold on. What happened to the blue-haired boy who pulled out the other one?
Listen.
What?
What? You've got separated? But he's your brother, you say? Well, that's no good at all. But don't worry too much. You should have a new feline friend to help keep him company.
Still,
Still, we shouldn't leave them on their own devices for too long. Let's see if we can't track them down. Oh, if it isn't my newest recruit, what are you doing all the way out here? Is this an acquaintance of yours? He seems interesting. To answer your question, we are looking for Mia's brother. Oh, is that right? Now let me think. Yes, that's it. I remember now. I was up on the southern Snotterhorn when I saw him. A boy with blue hair and blue eyes. Sound familiar? That must be him. Come on, let's go. Hold on. You can't just stroll up to the Snotterhorn. There are all sorts of wild monsters wandering around there. I can't in good conscience allow you to head in such a perilous place without a valiant guide and bodyguard, by which I mean me. Admiral Mogsworth joins the party. And I shall have my trusty comrade accompany us for good measure.
I'm feeling good.
Gunther the Slime joins the party.
Now then.
We can use the skylift in the forest atop of this cliff to ascend to the Snotterhorn. The cliff is too steep to climb, but that's where our glutinous companions come in. Simply jump on a slime's back and use the elasticity provided by their blobby body to bounce to the top. Come on, hop to it.
This is useful stuff.
Hold L and press A, X, or Y to use a monster's forte. You'll have to work as a team to hunt down hidden treasure in hard-to-reach places. Each monster family has a different forte at their disposal. Try to include different monsters in your party and see which fortes work for you.
Yeah!
That's pretty cool. Let's search around here first, though, before we go too far.
Oh, not so fast, my girl. That's not the way to the skylift.
Fine.
Got this!
Enough space, okay.
Chivalry is my middle name.
What does he say? Chivalry?
Chivalry is my middle name.
Smells like treasure.
Unappraised treasure. A mysterious treasure of an unidentified type and unknown condition. Get it appraised to discover its true value.
It's gotta be worth a fortune!
Oh, looks like you found some loot. Doesn't look especially valuable, though. Well, one man's trash is another man's treasure, as they say. Anyway, what you just picked up is commonly known as bric-a-brac. It may not qualify as top treasure, but you can find some equally rare pieces that are well worth adding to your collection.
What slime is it? I'm very
There it is, the skylift that will take us to the highest point on the island. All we need now is to hop aboard and it will whisk us to the summit of Snotterhorn, where your brother surely awaits.
I have a feeling that our brother is not there, and that he's using us to get to treasure for himself. But I guess we'll see. The mechanism looks quite old and rickety. Try pulling the lever? Yes. Skylift platform. Let's do the campfire first.
I'm pooped.
Get a little save in there.
What's inside?
Just wanted to start a new recording. Okay, let's talk to this fine lady.
Two golden dragons.
Visitors from a far-off land,
It was they who transformed dreams into treasure.
scattering them across the land.
Oh, hello there.
I was just reading the legend behind the treasures found all over these islands. Would you like me to read it again?
Yes, please.
Then there came two golden dragons. It was they who transformed. Oh, hello there.
I thought she was gonna fully read it. No thanks.
I've always been curious as to why there are such extraordinary riches to be found here, you see. Perhaps that's why you're here, to search these lands for the treasures of your dreams.
Who are you?
Let me see.
Who am I? Goodness me, that's rather direct. Let's just say I'm someone who's made their way here out of simple curiosity. More to the point, who are you, dear? My name's Mia, and I'm a treasure hunter.
My goodness.
Oh, Mia, you're certainly the prettiest treasure hunter I've ever seen.
Now,
Well, whoever you may be, we humans must not forget that this land belongs to the monsters who dwell here. But we are but visitors. All I know is that this is a place full of mysteries, and that is why I'm here, to try to get to the bottom of a few of them.
oh,
Well, is there something you'd like to ask, dear? Have you seen my brother? Oh, you're looking for your brother, are you? And would he also have blue hair and blue eyes, one supposes? As it happens, I do recall seeing such a boy upstairs, though I was rather preoccupied with my research to pay him much heed. Please do be careful if you intend to search for him, though. The way ahead is positively infested with frightfully uncouth monsters.
best of luck.
Best of luck in any case. I do hope you are reunited with your brother before long. No, there's no doubt about it. I know a treasure hunter when I see one. I can tell from your eyes, and you see. And it seems you have a loyal crew to help you out, too. Thanks. You're most welcome, Though I bet you're not a patch of my own mistress. But that's nothing to be ashamed of. My mistress is in a class all of her own. So mind your manners when you speak to her.
A little too draggy. This place looks and smells like it could be home to monsters.
Best proceed with caution.
Sick. Level up. It's pretty cool that you can climb on a lot of stuff.
Where to next time?
Nice. Break the pots.
inside?
Some more heal pellets, always good. Door won't budge. Let's look for another way. Dun, 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 dun. dang, you can break these. Let's go back. Just to make sure. Of course.
Beautiful play. Buff pellet. Increases an ally's defense.
So that's pretty cool. I guess you could like kind of stand back, let your monsters do some of the fighting, and just heal them with pellets and buff them. It's different. I wonder what the carrying capacity is. Ooh, a shadow. Ooh, shoot. I could see this game getting really addicting. Wonder how big the world is. Frag pellet. I didn't read what that does. Inflicts minor earth damage, okay. I wonder, do the monsters learn like new spells and stuff? Oh, okay, that's cool. Reduce the damage received from impact attacks. Okay, this is awesome. This reminds me of Dragon Quest Monster, which was like one of my favorite games growing up on the Game Boy. But, like real time as opposed to turn-based. Like that was pretty much straight up Pokemon with a party of three monsters. Frizz pellet. Fire damage. So it doesn't seem like there's really much cooldown to the dodge, which is nice. It's a rather sinister looking contraption. It seems to be broken at the moment. How do we get to that? Wonder if we get like a Draki here soon, and then we can like... Oh, duh, I'm an idiot. Probably just balance. This is sick. I love this.
You can do it!
There's like nobody talking about this game on Twitter or anything. I haven't seen a thing.
What's inside?
Spiky pellet. Minor piercing damage. So it seems like there's tons of different elements, which is great. Sure we didn't miss anything here. Doesn't seem like it.
What's inside?
Someone say treasure?
Whoosh pellet. Wind damage. Go ahead and rest up.
Pooped.
Probably gonna be a boss fight here, I'd imagine. I'll go ahead and manually save it too. Something may well be lurking on the other side of this door. Open it and go through? Yeah. Let's find out. You sure?
There's someone on the ground. It must be your brother. Quick, we have to help him. What in the name of... Egads! It's coming!
Egads.
Egads!
Dagger gauge is filling up.
Stagger effect. You defeated the Heartless Hunter. Okay. Where's the dagger symbol?
Frightened the life out of me.
Where did that thing come from? Beating the life out of me. You made short work of it, at least. Now someone needs your help. Could very well be your brother.
Search around a little bit first. My brother can wait. Obviously, he's been out for a while.
The Heartless Hunter is no more, but most of its components look like they're still intact. If you knew someone who was good with machines, you might be able to get it repaired. My dear boy, are you all right?
Ow. Huh?
Mia? Where were you? I've been looking everywhere for you.
Listen.
Mia tells Eric that she's also been looking for him. So we're both looking for each other, huh? And it looks like you made a lot of friends along the way. I'm impressed. You know, when I got sucked through that thing, I found myself all alone. I was pretty worried.
Never mind that.
But never mind that now. We found each other in the end. What's going on? What am I doing on the floor? Dearie me. Sleeping on the job again, Priscilla. Come on, up and at 'em.
Hold on.
Hold on, is this flapping feline an acquaintance of yours?
How dare you?
How dare you, flapping feline, indeed. I have a name, you know.
You may call me Persula.
You may call me Ursula. For your information, I've come to this world in search of very particular treasures.
Eric's sidekick,
Ursula.
I was a bit freaked out when she started following me around, but Priscilla's actually pretty cool. And she knows so much neat stuff about treasure and these islands we're on.
Now I remember. We just got that treasure chest open when... Well, after all that, it's a bit of a blank. I'm sure there was something in there, though.
I'm feeling good.
Well, it's empty now. It's very strange.
I could have sworn I caught a glimpse of treasure when we opened it.
Where's the treasure?
Right, where's the treasure?
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. Mogsworth? So Silverbone's mangy dog body wants to get his filthy paws on the treasure, does he? Well, not on my watch. Hand it over.
Curfew!
Curse you, Levanta. No servant of Sylphania's gonna give me orders. Besides, this chest was empty when we arrived, so stop acting dumb. It must be you who's got your grubby mitts on its contents. Nonsense. We only just got here. Whoever took that treasure, it wasn't us. Which does rather beg the question. Who did take it?
Thanks for alert, Waffles. Hope you're doing well. Oh, look at this crew. Well, it's Mogsworth's, like, boss. Impulsive privateer Bonnie. Pneumatic buccaneer Gustav. Scourge of the sky, Silverbones.
It's Silverbones.
Blast it all, it's Silverbones.
Well, if it isn't the Sylphanians. A little late to the party once more, I see.
We've secured the treasure.
We took the liberty of securing the treasure you seem to have been seeking.
That glow. Could it be? Yes, no doubt about it. It's one of the 7 stones. It's a dragon stone. Oh, bravo. Captain Silverbones, you've done it again. Surely it is a privilege to see you at work.
Mogs what?
Enough, Mogsworth. You're embarrassing yourself and you're embarrassing all of us. But Captain, how could you say such a thing? You call yourself a pirate? The so-called booties you keep bringing back is nothing but worthless rubbish. And look at you now, you sniveling wretch. You're unworthy of a place in my thunderous plunderers.
You've used up all your lies, Mogsworth.
You've used up all your lives, Mogworth. You're dead to me.
Captain?
What of the young'uns, Captain?
Ah, that pair of blue-eyed whippersnappers.
Leave them.
We've got more important matters at hand. Listen up, Silverbones. You won't get away with this. I'll stop you in the name of Sylphania.
Levanta.
Well, Levanta. It's been a while. It's not often we get to parley, so here's a juicy tidbit for ye. We've got your sights on a place called La Isla Dorada, an island where unimaginable riches await.
La Isla Dorada.
I wouldn't expect a fool like you to understand.
You'll excuse us.
Levanta, we've got places to be and treasures to plunder.
Captain Silverbones! Wait for me! Forgive me, Captain. I can
Hold on.
That treasure they were so brazenly brandishing. You think it was one of
It would certainly seem so. It was snatched from right under our noses.
Sis?
Looks like we've got ourselves mixed up into something serious, sis. 2 gangs of hardened treasure hunters, and us caught in the middle.
Captain Levanta!
Ah, Gale!
There you are.
Oh.
Hold on. Where are the pirates? They've gone. I'll explain everything later.
Now then.
You lot, what's your story?
I'm Eric.
And this is my sister, Mia. I think it's Mia, or is it Maya? Probably Maya. Eric and Mia, eh? And what are you doing here? Looking for treasure, are you? That's right. Not as much. Well, best of luck to you. Well, it's good to keep us on our toes. I wish you luck. You'll need it.
So,
Haven't seen you two around before. Are you part of a gang, or are you hunting for treasure on your own?
well,
Well, either way, it's nice to meet you. See you around, Eric and Mia. Feels like things have finally calmed down a bit.
Now's a good time.
Guess now's a good time to show you this amazing thing I found. Wanna take a look? Come on then, follow me. Let's see if there's anything else around. Any breakable ports? No.
Hey!
What are you doing, Mia? Come here, quick. I was trying to save Eric.
Check it out.
You ever see anything like this before? It's amazing, right? Problem is, it's not working. I guess it must be broken.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, there's something else I want to show you. Come on.
Check it out.
Look, the island's floating in the air. Pretty impressive, huh? And that's not all. This place is absolutely jam-packed with treasure. I mean, I found loads of cool stuff already. How about you? You find anything? Sure did.
No way!
Nice work. Show me later, okay?
I can't believe it.
I still can't believe we're in the old ruins and then we were here.
Oh,
Oh yeah, I've still got your dagger, or you've still got your dagger from the ruins, right? It seems they're pretty powerful. My one lets me do all this cool stuff.
By the way,
Speaking of your daggers, you might want to take a closer look at them. Oh, dang. This seems like a pretty open world. At least, I guess by that map there's like 4 islands? 5 islands? Eric and Mia's dagger
dragon daggers have somehow got the curious vehicle fired up and ready to go.
We did it.
Alright, we did it. Now, come check this out.
Huh?
It looks just like a dragon's head. That's kind of weird, right?
As it happens,
As it happens, that's the place we're standing is also shaped like a dragon's head.
What?
Are you serious?
Indeed, he is.
Indeed he is. The treasures-filled lands where we find ourselves goes by the name of Draconia. It comprises 2 giant dragon heads, as well as numerous other islands which make up the rest of their bodies. The story goes that the 2 giant golden dragons chose as their final resting place many, many centuries ago. Their enormous bodies slowly turned into stone, forming the land masses we see before us now. Xenoblade Chronicles. 2 giant golden dragons, huh? This is why there's so much treasure up here then. Exactly. Now amongst these countless treasures, there are some very special
The
indeed.
Dragon Stones.
Speak of the 7 precious gems known as the Dragon Stones. It is these that Porcus and I seek, and we are by no means the only ones. Alas, we are not capable of very much by ourselves, but that's where you come in. We believe you have the natural treasure hunting talent to help us find the 7 stones.
Wow.
Wow, so there are 7 super special treasures to track down. I like the sound of that.
What do you think?
What do you think, Mia? Searching for the 7 stones sounds like fun, right? Totally.
Great.
I knew you'd be game. The jewel those pirates took was one of the dragon stones, right? Well, they can show it off all they like, but we're gonna make it ours.
that's the spirit.
We're so pleased.
Can't tell you how pleased we are to have you on our side.
Okay.
But isn't there a whole bunch of other treasure here just waiting to be found?
Every last piece.
But we're not going home until we've grabbed every last piece we can find.
I just
Wish I knew where to start.
Well.
Well, I've got a few ideas, but let's start by taking a closer look at that mysterious locomotive. It looks like it could be your best bet if you want to get to those islands over there.
Great.
Sounds good to me. Let's see where it goes.
Ha!
See if we can save now.
What's this?
Where are you going now? Don't you want to take a closer look at the locomotive?
Fine, fine.
Great.
Let's see if this thing will take us over to those islands. Come on, let's hop aboard. Well, it would appear someone has got it working. That wouldn't be you doing by any chance, would it?
I guess so.
I guess so. Well, our daggers did the hard work.
Wonderful.
How marvelous. I take it you must be Mia's big brother. You know, I have this funny feeling that you two might be the key to solving this world's myriad of mysteries.
Where are my manners?
Oh, but
I'm
where are my
Princess
manners?
Anemone.
We haven't introduced ourselves. This is Wingston, and I'm Princess Anemone of Sylphania. Blue-blooded scholar, Anemone. I thought there was something a bit peculiar about her. Turns out she's a princess.
Rah! Mind how you speak about my mistress. She's a very important person, I'll have you know. Swap!
By the way,
I've heard from Captain Levanta that you are fellow treasure hunters.
to the
So it looks like
winner
we'll be in
goes
direct
spoils.
competition. What fun. Well, to the winner goes the spoils. Choo-choo.
Sweet!
treasure.
Yeah? Let's go!
Dun, 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 dun.
I'm feeling good. Great stuff.
I had his treasure with some fuel pellets.
Wow.
Well, it seems we've arrived. Question is, where? Whatever this place is, it's seen better days.
By the way,
You know, I've been thinking. Any self-respecting treasure hunter needs a base, wouldn't you say? And if you ask me, this place seems perfect.
Not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea. I mean, if the thunderous plunderers can have a base, why can't we? Hey, look. There's someone here. We might want to check with him first before claiming this place as our own. Sounds like a plan. Come on, Mia. Let's see what he has to say. HP and MP are restored. Good day to you. Am I right in thinking that you have just arrived aboard that locomotive? And would I be correct in surmising that you have somehow managed to get Stutterhorn Station up and running again? I guess.
Bravo.
Oh, bravo. This is wonderful news. The company is saved.
Dear me.
Dear me, I've completely neglected to introduce myself, haven't I? Houston's the name. I work for the Trans-Draconic Railway in the capacity of chairman, chief engineer, and station master. Railway aficionado, Mr. Houston. Sounds like a lot of work for one person. Well, yes, it is rather.
However,
But the fact of the matter is that the Trans-Draconic Railway currently has a grand total of 3 employees. Doesn't sound like much of a company. I can assure you that it wasn't always like this. The railway was once a vast concern that served every corner of this land. And as it happens, you are standing on the site of our headquarters and very first station, though they are now in rather a sorry state. Time was you could catch a train from here to whichever part of the world you'd fancied. But alas, it was not to last. One by one, the trains stopped running, the stations fell into disrepair, and staff all left. Doesn't seem right to ask if we can use this as our base.
what do you mean?
Your base, you say? What do you mean by that? Would you be so kind as to enlighten me?
by the way,
Could I have a quick word, Miss Houston, in private?
you too, Porgus.
Your friends have been kind enough to explain everything to me. I understand you came here in search of treasure. And so I think it would be absolutely marvelous if you could use our HQ as your base of operations.
I say.
Oh, I've just had a thought. If you are able to be based here, you should avail of the company facilities. Well, those that remain at least. Why don't you take a little look around? I trust you will find something you can make use of. A good place to start might be the reception desk inside the main station building. I'm sure my colleague will be happy to assist you. Come on, let's see what the receptionist has to say. I've got a good feeling about this place.
Now.
Excellent. Now, once you've had the chance to fully peruse the facilities, come back and let me know what you think. and save real quick.
I'm pooped.
We're gonna do a manual save as well. Looks like that's the reception desk. Let's see what we can find out.
I'm Miss Cecily.
Good day to you. Welcome to the Trans-Draconic Railway Company headquarters. I'm Miss Cecily, head of personnel. Not that we have much in the way of personnel at the moment, of course. Still, we must keep up appearances.
Mr. Houston said.
Mr. Houston said we can make use of the facilities. Oh, did he now? Well then, I'd better explain a little bit more about how things work around here, hadn't I? I'm in charge of personnel, as I said, which means I deal with the new recruits. I'll be honest with you though, we hadn't had anyone getting in touch with goodness knows how long.
Oh, I say.
Oh, I say, what's this? It seems a new job application has just arrived. Let's take a look, shall we? I see. Interesting. It seems our candidate's a young Draki, and here's what they have to say. The truth is, I've been inspired by this amazing girl with bright blue eyes. She never gives up. I want to help her any way I can. Bright blue eyes, eh? I wonder who they could be referring to. Anyway, I've got all the details on file, so just come and speak to me if you want to know more.
Wow.
Wow, it sounds like this monster's taken a real shine to you, sis. Maybe if we team up with them, they'll help us find more treasure.
The name's Mudima.
Now then, what do we have here, eh? Don't think I've seen you around these parts. Name's Mudima. I'm head of staff training. The staff's dormitory is just through this door. That's where our employees bed down, and I keep them in check.
What?
Of course, we've had no staff these days, so I've got plenty of time on my, hand.
Mr. Houston said.
Mr. Houston said we could use this place. Did he now? Well, that's a good job. I've kept the place looking spick and span then, isn't it?
Huh.
Sounds like it'd be a good place for our monsters to rest up. Monsters, you say? Well, you best leave them to me, young man. Just give me a shout if you want any monsters changing, or otherwise whipping into shape.
You'll have the right monster for the job.
Don't worry, I'll make sure you always have the right monster for the job. Did you hear that, Mia? Mr. Muddimer taking care of our monsters that join up. Well, there'll be no stopping us. My lord.
Welcome to personnel.
Hello there. Welcome to the main reception desk. Shall we take a look at our potential new recruits?
Are you paying attention?
Monsters who want to join your gang can be recruited from the reception desk. They'll have to pay their fee in order to do so, which is usually food or materials. If the recruitment board is full and there are new potential recruits, the newest candidates will replace the oldest. To prevent a candidate from being replaced in this way, press Part Plus to keep it as keep. Mark as keep. 1,000.
Have you
for
decided?
Draki? Sure.
We've got an important job for you.
Thirsty joins the gang.
Excellent.
And to the party.
Hello there.
Hello there, lass. What is it you're looking to do?
Fancy a change? What is it?
Right?
There you are.
Ah, Mia, there you are. I've been nosing around in here. It seems to be some sort of storeroom. Such a nice big space, but it's a complete pigsty at the moment. Seems like a waste. Hey, I know. Why don't we turn this place into our treasure vault? I mean, we're gonna need somewhere to store all the loot we find, right? We can start with the treasure you've already. We can start with the treasure you've already got. Come on, it'll brighten the place up to no end. What do you say? I can turn this place into a showroom for all the nice things you'll discover. Give Porcus all the treasure you've found so far? Yes. We entrust all our treasure to Porcus.
Now,
Great, I'll take care of this. Now, while I work on getting this place looking spick and span, why don't you explore the facilities? I'm gonna take a look around, just in case. Seems good.
Hello.
Ah, you're back. Jolly good. I hope our facilities were to your satisfaction. You feel free to use them as you see fit. There is, however, something I should like to trouble you for in return. I have a dream, you see, of restoring the company to its former glory. Just imagine the Trans-Draconic Railway crisscrossing these islands once again.
Mutual cooperation.
The Trans-Draconic Railway has been a great believer in mutual cooperation, you know. At the moment, alas, it's only the line that connects this island to the Paternogan that's operational. But after seeing what you have achieved, I have no doubt you can restore the station as a jewel in the railway's crown. And once the station's back in action, you'll be able to travel to all the other islands you see floating around us.
Will you help me?
So, what do you say? Will you help me realize my dream and save the company? Of course.
Bravo!
Hurrah! Break out the bunting. The company is saved. But before we get carried away, I must let you know that there's a fair bit of work to be done before you'll be able to visit the other islands. In fact, there is a grand total of 3 matters I would like to ask for your assistance in. First of all, the station needs a good cleanup. It's been out of use for a while now, and the rubble has become rather unsightly. What this calls for is a generous dose of royal soil. Sprinkle some of that about, and the place will be good as new. The only hitch is that there isn't any royal soil to be found on this island. You'll have to go to the Paternogan to get some. Keep your eyes peeled for any unusual patches of earth, and I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for soon enough.
We need more manpower.
The second thing we'll need to get the station back on its feet is more manpower. There's no shortage of manual labor to be done, so we'll need someone who's not afraid of rolling their sleeves up. To which end, I doubt you could do better than an orc. Those chaps are frightfully strong. I'm sure one of them would suffice. Now you may be wondering how you're going to persuade this orc to come work for us. Well, I may be able to help you there. Eric accepts 10 buddy bullets from Mr. Houston. Slightly increases the likelihood of a monster wanting to join your gang. Effective against a single monster only.
Bear this in mind.
In order to get a monster to join your gang, you'll need to defeat it in battle first. Monsters who take a shine to you during combat will come and visit your base once they've dusted themselves down.
Give it a go!
Simply hit a promising-looking orc with one of these projectiles, and it's bound to take a shine to you. Give it a shot.
Shoot, shoot!
The third and final thing we'll need is a substance known as sanguinite. It's the power that powers the entire railway, you see? Now, I've heard a rumor that Sophania's expedition is currently on the Paternogan, and it seems this group have been seen in possession of sanguinite, the very thing we need. Word is the Sophanians have set up a stockade on the palatial plains, so perhaps you could pay them a visit.
Will you help me?
Now, these 3 tasks that I've outlined can just be carried out in any order, so be sure to let me know when you've completed them.
Great!
You've got it. Sounds like the first thing to do is head back to the Paternogan.
What do you think?
Mia, would you mind if I took care of this? Thing is, I haven't had much of an adventure yet. I can't let my little sister have all the fun.
I can handle this.
I can handle this one. Don't worry. We'll have the whole railway back on its feet in no time.
I guess.
Leave it to me, sis.
Nice. So you can
This
see our
is worth
quests.
remembering.
The quest section of the menu is the place to look when you need to check the status of a quest or need a reminder of where to go next. If there's a particular quest you want to tackle, select it in the menu and press A to set it as a priority. This will display a marker that tells you exactly where to go.
Good to know.
You only have one current objective at a time. It will be indicated by an icon, making it easy to know where you need to go next. If there's a particular quest that you want to focus on, be sure to set it as your current objective.
Let's repair the railway for Mr. Euston.
So, 5 islands. Didn't Mr. Euston say that we can find what we need to restore the railway on the Paternoggin? Yes. So we'll head back there.
See you later, guys.
Take care out there. Welcome to Snouterhorn Station.
See what Draki does.
Take off!
Okay, so we can float around.
Let's get some shut-eye.
Sparkly sap, glittering glue that gleams in the moonlight, used mainly for cooking.
This is worth remembering.
You can forage for materials at various locations in Draconia. Use what you find to cook recipes, make pellets, recruit new monsters, or complete quests. Keep an eye out for clumps of vegetation, conspicuous mineral deposits, and it's conspicuous, and much more. Be sure to investigate any that you find. Wondrous wheat. Grains of wheat that can be ground into fluffy flour. Alright, first off, check where we couldn't go when we were up here. Grass. Grass that gleams. Just like forget the textures over here. Let's just head down this way. Should probably be able to jump on top of these pipes.
Treasure!
Let's make sure we're not missing anything. Okay. Let's do this.
You got this!
This is awesome.
Take off!
I like to
Moss. Some rocks. Royal soil. There's one. Princely powder. A delicate dust that's full of magical might. Y for pellets. Oh, come on. Filled it too fast. Alright, so royal soil is done.
Good to know.
Metal power. Laconia is home to mysterious metals that can be equipped to provide a useful power-up to you or your monsters. Metals come in 4 rarities: bronze, silver, gold, and iridescent. The rarer a metal is, the greater the benefits it bestows. Whenever you acquire a metal, open the menu in order to equip it. Alright, let's check it out.
This is worth remembering.
Equip metals to give you and your monsters a power boost. Every metal is different, so use them to balance out your deficiencies or boost your best assets further. Press Y in the metal inventory to automatically equip the best metals you have available. It's a great option if you're not sure which metals to equip. So, gives us more HP. Increase a max HP by a fixed amount. Let's drop down over here. What the heck was that? Sainted Soma.
Your dagger gauge is filling up.
Shadow metal.
You got this!
Increase deafness by a fixed amount. Nice little cave here.
Treasure!
Work metal. So it does the same thing as a slime. Let's see who has really low HP. I'll give it to this one. Gunther.
Feels good to be out.
Funny Bone, a bizarre bones that tickle monsters' pain, used mainly to make pellets.
Off to the base it goes.
Flying appendage of an unfortunate bat, used mainly for cooking. Is there something up here?
Here we go!
Nope.
What slime is it?
I'm jelly happy.
Now's my chance!
They seem keen to join the gang.
Densinium, a hefty hunk of heavy metal. Go ahead and
Let's
rest
get
here
some
real quick.
shut-eye.
So here are the orcs.
Bear this in mind.
If you defeat a monster and succeed in scouting it, be sure to talk to Miss Cicely at the personnel desk. All potential candidates can be recruited from here. Supreme steak, a quality cut of melt-in-the-mouth meat. Let's take a look at the map, make sure
Good
we...
to know.
The world map shows the land of Draconia in its entirety. Try zooming out for a bird's eye view of all the islands. Use the map to find interesting looking places or areas that you've never visited before. I want to check there just to clear it out. There's a treasure right there anyway.
Treasure!
That's cool. Lots of different items.
Treasure!
I can just avoid the first part.
You got this! Treasure!
Crack. Crack pellets. Salt of the earth. Probably should rest up here and let them get their mana back. Still kind of burning through everything though, so.
The dagger gauge is full. Use it wisely.
there's a campfire anyway. A nice restless armor.
Let's get some shut-eye.
Let's try to scout a restless armor.
They seem keen to join the gang.
Seems pretty easy to scout so far. I'm assuming they might have like different stats and stuff. I don't know. We can't get up there. Oh.
Here we go!
Right on that corner.
Here we go! You got this!
You can get up there, but I don't think we can quite make it. Let's check this side first before going down there.
Here
jump on those little sections of earth.
Treasure!
Let's see what's up there.
Whoa! Whoa!
Gates of evolution. Let's see. Ancient runes appear to have been carved into the monument, but Eric can't make head nor tail of them. Goodness me, the script really is very old indeed. Which is not to say I can't read it, of course. It's just, I don't think what's written here is any of our business.
Treasure!
A sham ham hatwich. A sham hatwich. Let's see. That's just another HP boost. Alright, I think we cleared out everything else. So let's just take Draki down.
Feels good to be out. Let's explore. Feels good to be out.
What slime is it?
Treasure!
I wonder if gives you like a completion rate for the islands, so you know when you found all the treasure. Seems pretty deep.
chance!
I guess you can crit. Alright. Let's check out the gang.
Wait a minute. I know you. It was Eric, wasn't it? I don't see your sister about. You've not lost her, have you?
No, he hasn't. We're looking for the Sophania Stockade. And who did you say you were, anyway?
I am Captain Levanter.
You don't really know who I am? I'm Captain Levanter, leader of the Sophania expedition. Veteran of the hunt, Levanter.
Good, good. Then we've come to the right place.
I command the very finest treasure hunt Sophania has to offer. You're a treasure hunter yourself, if I recall rightly, though obviously not in the same league as us. So come on, out with it. You're here looking for treasure, aren't you?
That's right.
Come on, out with it. What are you after?
Got any sanguinite?
Huh? Sanguinite, you say? This stuff's pretty worthless as treasure goes. We picked some up on our travels as it happens, but we've got our eyes on bigger prizes.
I didn't ask for your opinion of sanguinite. Thank you very much. If you've got some, tell us where it is.
Let me think.
I have a feeling young Gale might have picked some up. She's a new addition to the team, but she's got talent. She'll make a fine treasure hunter one day. She should be around here somewhere. Ask her nicely, and she might give you some of that sanguinite. You know, you and your sister have got a lot of talent, but you're a bit rough around the edges. Come and see me once this errand of yours is done and dusted. I'll give you a lesson or two in proper treasure hunting.
Attention!
Attention! I'm Mr. Mistral of the Sifin Drill Instructor. If it's battle advice you're after, you've come to the right place. Know any secret moves?
What do you want to know?
So what exactly is it that you want to know? Tell me about pinching. Crouch down and sneak up on a monster from behind to pinch one of their possessions.
Remember this.
Press L to crouch and sneak up behind an enemy and hold A to pinch possession from them. Once the gauge is filled up, a roulette wheel will start to spin. Press the button at the right time to successfully steal an item. Incidentally, if it's not just materials that can be stolen, you can sometimes steal treasure too.
What do you want to know?
That's cool. Sneak attacks. Get up close to a monster without them noticing and you can deliver a sneak attack that will deal massive damage.
Remember this.
Sneak up on an enemy without it noticing and you can press Y to perform a sneak attack.
What do you want to know?
Oh,
Remember this. What do you want to know?
never mind. Well, if you want to discuss that noble fighting arts, you know where I am. At ease. There's a lot of cooking materials. Sure. Like how many recipes there are. Who are you? Are you lost? This is Sophania Stockade. It's not a playground, you know, so get lost.
Let's
and
get
rest.
some shut-eye.
did you hear about the kerfuffle up on the Stutterhorn? Just between you and me, they say Captain Laventer's got some history with Silverbones.
No way. I was thinking maybe you could give them like materials or something and they'd join you too, but it's not. Oh, how I miss dear old Sophania. The girl can't even treat herself to a hot bath around these parts. Sophania. Well, Sophania is just the most wonderful place. The scenery is spectacular and the cuisine's to die for. It's chock full of treasure hunters too. It's a place where humans and monsters live side by side in harmony. In fact, sometimes the monsters are in charge of the humans. Take our very own Captain Laventer, for example.
Feels good to be out. This is feels good to be out.
Jelly happy indeed. What slime is it? I'm jelly happy. What slime is it?
Feels good to be out.
I was just seeing if there's any secrets up here. Guess not.
Oh.
I remember you. We met on the Snotterhorn. It's Eric, right? He isn't the only one here, you know.
Wow.
He's your monster friend, Eric. She's very unusual. Name's Ursula. And I'll have you know I'm not a monster.
Anyway,
Anyway, Eric, do you remember me?
I'm Gale.
I'm Gale. I may be young, but I'm a fully fledged member of the Sylphanian treasure hunting team.
Yoo-hoo.
Intrepid young lady Gale.
Ariel.
And this is my partner Ariel. The Sylphanians have always teamed up with monsters and look for treasure together, you see? It's the best way to make sure you find lots of great stuff. So it's all about teamwork, is it? So, Eric, what exactly are you doing here? I'm here to see you. Really? Came all this way to see me? Wait a second, you're pulling my leg, aren't you? Seriously, what are you doing here? Looking for treasure.
I see.
I see. You're looking for Sanguinite, you say? Well, you're in luck. But I'm not about to give away my hard-earned treasure just like that. Hey, I know. Why don't our monsters have a battle? If you win, I'll let you have the Sanguinite.
Well.
Well, if she wants a fight, we may as well give it to her. Great, let's do this. Just come and talk to me when you're ready.
Oh, hello.
Oh, hello, Eric. All set to fight my monsters, are you? Come on, let's get on with it. Alright.
Oh, good.
Great, then let's go somewhere with plenty of space.
Bring it on.
this in mind.
You get into a battle against a rival treasure hunting gang, pull their flag out of the ground to clinch victory. To get the flag, though, you'll either have to defeat all your enemies or find a way around them. I'm gonna delete them, defeat them all. Gale and Co. have been defeated.
We win!
Gosh.
Gosh, we really are no match for you. Don't look so surprised. I only associate with the best of the best.
Wow.
Well, Eric's quite something, all right. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's the Sanguinite, as promised. Gale gives Eric a small fragment of bright red stone. Hold on a minute, that's tiny.
Well,
Well, this is just a shard. You can find much larger pieces if you know where to look. This isn't going to be enough. Where can we find more? I'd love to be able to tell you, but that's the strange thing about this world. Treasure doesn't turn up in the same place every time. Even if you go back to the same place I found this, there's no guarantee there'll be any Sanguinite there. So we're absolutely none the wiser, in other words. If we knew roughly where to look, we could use the monster's treasure vision to find it.
oh yes.
Wait, I know. Why don't we try using your dragon dagger to help us? Go on, Eric. Think real hard about the treasure you want to find. Do it right, and I have a feeling the dragon dagger will be able to help us find what we're looking for.
I guess so. Ha! Huh?
You can now use the Fortune Finder.
You did it.
You unlock the power of the dragon dagger. Now you can use the Fortune Finder to see which direction the treasure you're after is to be found. Keep a beady eye on the needle and track down that Sanguinite.
Good to know.
Press L and B to activate the Fortune Finder. The needle will point to the general direction of the nearest treasure, so head that way.
Now, where could that be? Not too far. Take off!
Let's explore.
Let's explore.
This is the life. I'm feeling good. I like to
What slime is it?
This is worth remembering.
There's a treasure nearby. Your monsters will let you know using the treasure chest icons. The icon will become more striking as you get closer. Watch how your monsters react, then use the fortune finder to pinpoint the precise location of the treasure.
Now, where could that be? Hey, it's close. Now, where could that be? Huh? Hey, it's close. Hey, it's close.
It would appear that the treasure is close at hand. Go on, give the fortune finder another whirl. The fortune finder itself won't be much use, but your monster's treasure visions will help you work it out exactly where to look.
Now, where could that be? Is that it?
Gooey treasure!
So you can see a campfire from there.
Hey, it's close. You got this.
Gooey treasure!
Here we go.
Gooey treasure! Gooey treasure!
Sanguinite. A curious crystal with a rich red hue that is used to power the train lines that crisscross Draconia.
Yes.
You did it.
We really do have a gift for finding treasure. Remember, Mr. used to waiting for us back at the HQ. We'll be over the moon once we're able to tell him we finished all 3 tasks. I can't say I'm looking forward to seeing you huff and puff through the Snowden Horn again, though. Hold on a minute. Looks very windy over there. Perhaps you could hitch a ride with a little help from our Draki friend.
Right.
Go ahead and give it a try when you're ready to go back to Snowden Horn Station.
I guess so.
Bear this in mind.
Use the Glide Forte while in midair to drift down gently from elevated locations or ride air currents to otherwise inaccessible areas.
You got this.
You can get medals from them too. That's pretty cool. I wonder if I should try and drop down. Maybe we can always come back.
Treasure.
There's gotta be a way to like get way up there.
Treasure!
Tracky metal. Or deafness. I think we have one. So we didn't get a scouted. We didn't get that either. Why did it say scouted? Maybe we actually have to go and get them from the roster. But they're not technically scouted yet.
I like to
Here we go!
I knew there was gonna be something up here.
Here we go!
How do we get there?
Whoa! Treasure!
Restless armor metal.
You got this!
Oops. Boost HP by 12 and increase damage inflicted by slash attacks by 12. Which I think probably are all of his attacks. Yeah, slash combos. Higher deafness stat means a greater likelihood of inflicting critical damage or blocking enemy attacks.
Take off!
I like to
Let's get some shut-eye.
There's nothing on the train itself.
Let's repair the railway for Mr. Houston.
Go recruit this orc. hopefully.
Home sweet home. Welcome back.
How can I help?
Hello there. Welcome to the main reception desk. Shall we take a look at our potential recruits?
Some applications came in.
Stabber.
Have you decided?
We need monsters like you.
Oak the talk and walk the oak.
Stabber joins the gang.
Excellent. Have you decided?
Glad to have you on board. We should
Looking
wash
at-
more hands.
Excellent. Have you decided?
Come meet the gang.
Abracadabra!
Excellent.
You don't quite have enough.
What ho?
Rice Blossom. We'll keep
Have you
him.
decided?
You're one of us now.
Excellent. Have you decided?
You leave it to me.
Hello there, lad. What is it you're looking for?
Need a new party? All right. What is it? Fancy a change?
I'm gonna see what the skills are for Isabella. Praxis heal. I feel like we could probably get rid of
What is
Gunther.
it? Hello there. Need a new party?
74.25.
High five.
Nice one.
Need a hand.
All right.
High five.
Buckingham could
Round
probably
of
be pretty good.
applause.
Nice one.
Why not?
What is it? Fancy a change?
I don't know if it saved the party or not.
This is worth remembering.
Launch Forte propels you high into the air, allowing you to access lofty ledges and elevated areas you wouldn't normally be able to reach.
Bear this in mind.
Scan Forte searches the surrounding area for any places where you can forage for materials or wooden chests, allowing you to stock up quickly and efficiently.
What is it?
Let's get some shut-eye.
Remember, there are 3 tasks that I'd like you to take care of in order to restore our station to its former glory. The order in which you do them is entirely up to you. Just be sure to keep me updated.
Anything to report?
So, anything to report?
Are you making progress?
This is worth remembering.
When a character has a quest for you, speak to them in order to bring up a convenient list of all the things they need you to do. Once you've done all that is required, speak to the character again to let them know. To complete each quest, you might have to gather some items or recruit a specific monster. Listen carefully to what the character who gives you the quest has to say. It's bound to contain some hints about what you need to do. I say, you found the royal soil I've asked for. A marvelous feat indeed.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Now if I could just take it off your hands.
Very good.
Oh, we have to get rid of them. Okay.
I
I say, it looks very much like you've rustled up a new recruit. And he's a sturdy-looking fellow to boot. He'll make a formidable foreman, I have no doubt.
Very good.
It would appear you brought the sanguinite I asked for. How wonderful.
Thank you very much.
I am most grateful to you. With this, we'll soon be running at full steam once again. Now, if you wouldn't mind, I'll take that sanguinite off your hands and get everything in order.
Very good.
Blimey, you actually did it. You completed all the tasks I gave you.
Bravo.
Bravo, you've exceeded my expectations, I must say, and how. We'll soon have the station back to its best. In the meantime, I do have one more teeny-tiny favor to ask. I would dearly love to see the company banner flying high once more. What better way to show the world that the Trans-Draconic Railway is back in business? We'll have the passengers flocking in no time flat. Now, the good news is that the company banner is right here on the island. The bad news is that it's stored beneath the ground. I'd go myself, but company policy forbids me from leaving my post.
Follow me.
You two, on the other hand, are not subject to such regulations. So if you'd care to follow me... Let me grab a third monster. Guess we'll go with,
You leave it
Buckingham.
to me. Need a new party.
Buckingham.
Good to know.
Use the stealth forte to sneak past enemies undetected. It's also handy for accessing particularly cramped areas that aren't reachable when crouching.
What is it? Follow me.
You can now access the cellar. I don't know what a great deal about it, but beyond that door lies the entrance to a place called the Snarl.
Will you help?
What I do know is that the company banner is stored down there, so if you would care to do the honors...
Huh?
What's with this big chart thing? There's a large chart hanging on the wall. It's the 7 Dragonstones, I'd imagine. Where could that banner be, I wonder? treasure senses aren't tingling at all, which can only mean it's an entirely worthless old rag. Like Mr. Houston is after should be around here somewhere. This isn't the most pleasant place, I grant you, but you often find treasure in the most uncompromising locations. Something strangely unsettling that's emanating from behind the door. Let's not venture any further for now. Nada. Large flag emblazoned with the emblem of the Trans-Dranconic Railway Company. It was stored in a cellar after the company's dramatic downturn.
So,
So this is the company banner, is it? Funny. It's the same blue color as your eyes.
Oh,
It's certainly rather fetching. Well, let's take it back to Mr. Houston, shall we?
Hang on.
Hang on, there's something else in here. Looks like some kind of stone tablet to me. Could it be? Let me read what it says. The dragon's tail lies lost, hidden amongst countless other treasures. It mentions the leopard's tail as one of the 7 stones.
No doubt about it.
The tablet definitely describes the dragon stones, but to be honest, we're not the wiser about where the lapis tail might be. I suppose not, but it's still an interesting development. Perhaps there are more of these tablets in the snarl. Tail Trailer's tablet. Strange stone tablet that bears an engraving about the lapis tail, saying it's lies lost hidden amongst countless other treasures.
Look!
Speaking of interesting, check this out.
What could this curious chart be?
Look at that!
It says Cloud Compass.
The way to La Isla Dorada.
Huh?
Cloud compass? What's that? I've never heard of it before, but the chart also shows 7 stones.
let's see what it
There's
says.
some writing too. Let's see what it says. The amber glints in a giant's horn. The sapphire shines in an ancient one's eye. The amethyst awaits in a gargantuan maw. The emerald swoops past on a dead king's wing. The lapis lies on a snowy tail. The citrine is sharpened by cutting winds. The ruby lies at the heart of all things. Sounds to me like each of the 7 stones could be a different part of the dragon's body. Then there's La Isla Dorada. I don't know why, but I have a funny feeling that's somewhere packed with treasure. I'd say there's plenty more mysteries for us to uncover down there. Let's make sure we pay another visit before long.
Right.
For now, let's give the company banner to Mr. Houston. Leave the station restoration to me.
Hip hip hooray!
Oh, how wonderful you found the company banner. Give the banner to Mr. Houston. Yes. Hurrah, thank you ever so much.
Follow me.
Now there's something that I'd like to show you if you'd care to come with me.
Well, well, well. It's a wondrous sight.
It's a wondrous sight, is it not? The station's been restored to its former glory. It's the center of the world once again.
Really?
I'm feeling good.
You can now take the train to nearby islands.
However,
This is a fine achievement, but it's just the first step. There are plenty more stations out there. Now, the good news is that the terminal stations on the 4 other islands besides the Paternogon are all operational. The bad news is that none of the other stations have any power. Fix every station you find, and the Transdraconic Railway will once again reach every corner of the world as it did in its heyday. Sounds like we've got plenty more places to go looking for treasure.
Well,
That's all well and good, but just remember to stay focused on finding the 7 stones.
Just a moment.
Just a moment, please. If it's treasure you're after, you should be aware that you're far from the only ones out there with that goal in mind. There are the Sylvanians, the Silverbones of Lot, of course, but there's a whole host of other treasure hunters to contend with. And frankly, I fear you don't have the manpower or the resources to compete. Mr. Houston's right, our rivals are clearly stronger than us right now. We need to start upping our game. You certainly do, but lucky for you, I've come up with a plan. You two can befriend monsters, can you not? But my understanding is that some of our rivals have joined forces with monsters and are hunting for treasures together. So I was thinking that we should do the same. If we could put together a gang of treasure-hungry monsters, we'll have nothing to fear.
All right then.
I'm feeling goo!
oh,
Goodness me, was that an actual good idea from you? Impressed. Treasure hunting gang. I like the sound of that. My only question is, what are we gonna call ourselves?
Any ideas, Eric?
Oh man. What should we call ourselves? Treasure Duo.
I like it.
From now on, our gang will be known as the Treasure Duo.
I hereby declare this our gang's brand new base.
Listen up. This world's full of treasure, and it's ours for the taking.
Let the treasure hunt begin!
Eric and Mia now have their very own treasure hunting gang called the Treasure Duo. Now, any treasure hunter worthy of the name is going to need a vault in which to store all their loot. In fact, Dinner Porcus promised he'd prepare a vault for us. Let's go and see how he's getting on, shall we? Go ahead and talk to him first.
there you are.
Ah, there you are. So what's the verdict? I think our new vault is rather splendid, even if I do say so myself. Now all we have to do is fill it with treasure. You can now access the vault. Oh, and while you were gone, I went to the trouble of getting that treasure of yours appraised.
jewel, a sparkling gem of a kind much sought after amongst slimes and their ilk. 320,000 gold.
I've never seen this before.
Kicked-in Castle Wall, one of the walls from Zamokska Castle that has been kicked down and repaired several times over. 70,000. That's cool. It's like from other games. That's from Dragon Quest IV. All the treasure you find will be stored here in the vault. The more treasure you collect, the bigger your gang will become. And the bigger your gang, the easier it will be to find even more treasure. Now I've got things started by putting some treasure on display, but feel free to rearrange things as you see fit.
Right.
I think it's high time you actually started treasure hunting in earnest, don't you? Train's waiting.
I guess so.
This is worth remembering.
Place your favorite treasures on the plinths in the vault and show off your own unique troves. Gang members love treasure so much so they'll even go to the trouble of polishing the treasure troves you've placed on the plinths, increasing their value astronomically. Examine a plinth to change the trove placed there or view information about it. Increase the value of your favorite treasure and create your own unique troves.
Let's get some shut-eye.
Alright. I think that was a good introduction to the game, so I'll take a quick break, grab some food, come back, and maybe we'll play something else. But yeah, this game's actually really fun, so I'll probably be playing it as often as I can. Let's see the gang menu real quick.
Excellent progress. Splendid work.
Bear this in mind.
Gather treasure and increase its worth to raise your vault value. When your vault reaches a certain milestone, your gang's rank will go up. Raising your gang's rank comes with all sorts of benefits, such as allowing you to equip more medals, or adding a bonus to the treasure's value when it gets appraised. Yes, we can. Oh, that's cool that we can change names, gift codes. Interesting. Cool.
Let's get some shut-eye.
Save here. Yeah, not bad at all. It's actually pretty good so far. So, I guess the higher ranks and stuff, you can carry like more treasure per monster. So maybe like on each run, like right now I can only carry 6 treasures. I have to feed them and stuff as well. So I guess we'll see what all that means next time. But yeah, I'll be back in a little while.